Okay, we should be back. There. That should reset the title for anybody who's going along. There we go. Now I'm reset. That's 4. I think I'm doing better though. Wow! Okay, that's 5. You know, the way this battle is set up, with the moves and the lights and the flashing and the music and everything, this is really pretty exciting. I mean, it's hard. This is really hard. But the thrill when you beat this thing is, like, so energized. Maybe. I don't know. I've never beaten this. Oh! That last one was a cheap shot. Ah! When you start to go healing, when you try to start healing, you get in trouble. You get in trouble when you start to try to heal, just because you don't have much space to do it. That's 6, right? Don't lose count. Oh, he leaves a fire streak behind? The fire bats! I cannot handle the fire bats! Okay, is that 7? I don't know what to do about the fire bats. Do I just, like, double jump him or something like that? It's probably something simple. It's something that I'm struggling with really badly right now. But when I figure it out, I'm going to be like, oh, that's no big deal at all. I've almost got that sequence down. Oh, that fire trail! Eight. Okay, I'm gonna try swapping some charms. We're gonna make this as a little more careful. Because nail arts are kind of like big play kind of stuff. Instead, we're going to... Grub Song's not going to do me any good, because I'm taking 2 shells of damage every hit. So we want Mark of Pride to get us really long reach. I like Sharp Shadow for that extra long dash to try and help with the fire bats. I don't know what else we can do. Sprint Master is definitely something that we want. So what's a 1-point charm that we can put in this? Thorns? Thorns isn't going to do us very much good either. Screw you and you're taking up 2 charm notches. That's the other thing. This fight handicaps you with your charm notches. Definitely want Mark of Pride. And then... Ugh, tough choices. Tough choices. All the 1-point charms are just not going to be doing me any good. I could get rid of Sprint Master and try and do a 2-point charm. What's a good 2-point charm? I could just extend my reach farther with Long Nail. I could try and go for Heavy Blow, which will give him a couple more frequent staggers to heal. Let's just go for like really safe, long distance nail attacks and see how that does with us. Oop. I still have Sharp Shadow, don't I? And Dash Master? Yeah. I might need to get rid of one of those too. I might be able to do without Dash Master. Okay, no nail arts. No nail arts. I'm leaning into the screen now. Whoa! Oh, that fire trail! Whoa! Okay. Some improvement, some falling, some regression. Oop. Oh. Oof. Lingering fire on the floor. 10. I'll get rid of Dashmaster after this one. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! That was my worst yet. I didn't even get through the first attack. Okay, let us try. Okay, let's just try the minion build to see if I can just get down the evasion patterns. Okay, minion. And then you gotta have the Defender's Crest with it too. And then what else? 3-point charm. Not gonna be able to heal during any of it. Maybe just unbreakable strength. No. I do want to get a nail hit, so Mark of Pride. I do want to hit him when if I get the chance. Okay, let's just try to evade attacks. Oh, I hate that! Okay, that's not so bad from a distance. Okay. Oh! Okay, when he dives down at me, I need to jump him. That actually went kinda okay. It didn't really fall apart until I tried to squeeze in a heal. You really can't heal on this guy, can you? He doesn't give you a break. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, every time you go to heal. Every time you go to heal, you can't, it's too greedy to heal. Well, at least I get to start this with an extra little dung fly. Come with me, Dungerling. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Okay, that's not so bad. Whoa! 14. Oh man. Oops. Oh! Oh man. It's when he does the uppercut attack and it does fire, as a move itself, I don't think it's that hard to handle. But figuring out where the red fire is going to go with the red background and the red everything, it's hard on my eye to keep track of. Boo! I was busy watching the sky. Ugh! Okay, I need to jump, dash towards, jump, dash towards, like the direction he came at me from. We got 15 minutes of this torture. Music rocks. Yeah, and towards! I did it! I did it! I did it at least once! Oh! Whoa! I did it twice! Oh, he's staggered! Oh no! I forgot about the fire attack. Towards! No! Oh, Puffer, finally! No! I can't! Oh god, when you get to the Puffer phase and that's like the relief. Okay, so I got him to, I think it's 25% health? That's good. That's good. Okay, we're seeing some improvement. Marginal gains. These little explosive dung flies are working out pretty well, I think. What do you think of this, mail? Is this, like, comically hard? Towards! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Towards! Yeah! Good evening, Chili Mac Dog. We are, 18. We are bashing our heads against the Nightmare King Grimm. We are keeping a death tally in the chat going. Yeah, okay, so right now, when he does that corkscrew spiral down at an angle attack at me and then dashes over with the flames, like, I couldn't avoid that at all the first, like, what, 16 attempts? So just to avoid those is, for me, in this current moment, a radical improvement. You know, I never did this. When I first played Hollow Knight a year ago, I never did this battle. I skipped this battle. So this is my first time ever doing this ludicrous boss. Woo! We're using a minion build because we're practicing just dodging stuff. Towards! No, I thought he was doing another attack. Oh no! He double fireballed me! Oh! Must heal while he's staggered. Towards! Get him, minions! Oh! 19. There's an alternative to him for the hunters. You don't actually need Nightmare King Grimm for the Hunter's Journal. He's just a bonus addition. This is insanity. I don't think you do. You might need to look that up to double check though. There's another thing that you can do to deal with this cult. But for this playthrough, because last time I did another thing, I did another option that my monarch of chat, Vale Marigold, will attest to. I think getting rid of the cult is probably a better idea than helping out the cult. But because I've never done this before and I want to get the achievement, I'm going to try and get this guy. I'm going to try and do it. I know, have you done the Colosseum, Chili Dog? Hoi! I just gotta remain calm. Panic, stress just... Oh! Stress is not good for concentration. Towards... Oh! He faked me out. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! He's gonna speed up now. I've not been hit somehow. Now I have. Oh, we scattered him. We're doing well. This is definitely going well. I want to be on the other side if he puffer fishes. Oof. Oh! Oh, that's so hard! Oh, the pufferfish is so hard. Yeah, famous last words, right? Oh, I'm doing great this time! Dead. Okay, I've gotten him to the pufferfish twice now, so... Still improving on a curve. Chili Dog, if you're still missing one of the entries in the Hunter's Journal, do you have, when you look in your journal, do you have someone called a Gorgeous Husk? He'll be like a giant, golden, magnificent bug. That one's easy to miss. Oh, and you have the Mender Bug. Just gotta remain zen. Oop. Watch the ground, remaining zen. Oh, double hit. Oop. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, I staggered him. Oh. Yeah. Oop, I got confused on my pattern. Oh, he's puffer fishing. Okay, threw one puffer fish. Oh, he's staggered! Whoa! No! Okay, that was considerable improvement. Okay, which bug could you be forgetting in the Hunter's Journal? So you've got the God Tamer. What are some difficult to find bugs in this? What do we have in my journal here? Grimmkin Nightmare. Dance and die and live forever. Silent voices shout and sing. Stand before the troop's dark heart. Burn away the Nightmare King. Are you missing, Chili, Chili Mac Dog, are you missing one of the kind of inanimate object, kind of animated obstacle things, like the burrowing worms or the centipede things, or the charged lumaflies? I actually have to, I think I have to get through this guy doing the pufferfish thing. Yee! I think he has to do the pufferfish thing 3 times. Yeah. Oh, he cheated me. Oh, I didn't think that would hit. Oh, come on! 22. The shell charm might, because it blocks damage, so even if it's a 2 shell attack, it would temporarily block. The thing is to really just not get hit at all, because you can only do so much. You still expend soul when you go to heal and don't make it with the shell thing. All it really does is prevent you from taking more damage when you were trying to heal. And I'm still taking 2 shells worth of damage that I need to be avoiding in the first place. Over the long duration, you know, it's a long, slow death. Oh man, he cornered me. Ugh! Weak. That one I got RNG'd. Being cornered by those firebots, I can't handle those up close. I think we can see that one of the things that was really killing me earlier on was I was trying to dive underneath the fire bats. In regular Grimm, I could do it because he fired 3 bats. So he'd fire 3 bats, you'd just come underneath one of them, and then you'd get him a hit. That 4th bat then hitting you makes it so you can't do it. It's too stretched out. So you really just gotta dodge it. Whoops. I am starting to get tired. I can feel it. Oh, and look at that. It is time to end tonight. We hit the end. So that is okay. 24 attempts tonight. We didn't get him. That's okay though. Making any of the progress that I've made, I think is doing pretty good, considering he's a boss I've never done. We're not doing him tomorrow. Tomorrow we resume our lore storytelling. And we're gonna save Nightmare King Grimm for when we're fully done going through the lore of the game, when we're fully done going through all that stuff, and it's only bonus bosses from that point on, including Godhome. when I'm doing those achievements. Then we'll come back for Nightmare King Grimm and give him a try. But I thought he'd be a good thing to at least to dip my toes into tonight, since we were doing the dream bosses earlier. Yeah, God Home. Ooh, I've never done that stuff either. I've not done that at all. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not like a hardcore give me bosses and increase my challenge kind of guy. I like to play the game and have fun. I'm not trying to stretch my skill to the utmost limits that other people are trying to do. I'm not trying to do that. It's not me. It's not who I am. What do we got? What else do I need to have here for stuff? This. I do think there's a lot of the stuff that's left for our lore storytelling, though, is going to be hard stuff. What do we got? So, we've got 3145 essence. The seer's gonna have to tell us everything now. She's not gonna be able to hold anything back. Chili Mac Dog, for the last one, do you mean the absolute one, that one? Or are you trying to do the whole boss rush? Do you have to do the entire thing in order to do the absolute boss, or can you go to just the absolute boss once you've made it through? Like once you've gotten through the pure vessel? I don't know. Okay, so, tomorrow night, we're gonna go to the Spirit's Glade, and we're gonna go get some answers from that seer. That seer's been holding out on us. We're gonna get some final answers, and then maybe we'll give an attempt at doing the follow-up thing from the seer. And if I start having too much trouble, then maybe we will try talking to Zamir and running that delicate white flower along the tubes of Hallownest. Because, let's see, how many shells do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if I get a 9th charm, or a 9th mask, that means one more hit I can take against Nightmare King Grimm. And considering one of the dream bosses earlier, I won by exactly 1 HP, then maybe that'll be enough. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's still really hard, but that's good to know. That's super duper hard. Oh, Vale, will you be here tomorrow? It's the big secrets reveals tomorrow, maybe. Some big secrets reveals tomorrow. It's gonna be a big deal. I hope that I can get through the second part so that I can do the third thing that I need to do that is really, 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 really important. Because then we'll have a really good episode tomorrow of deep, deep lore. Oh, I guess I know one good standby thing I can do if I start struggling with the obstacle course. If I start struggling with the obstacle course, then I can do... Yes, I know a good filler lore thing. So I'll keep it tomorrow. I'm gonna keep it one way or another. I'm gonna keep it lore rich. It's gonna be a lot of lore stuff. We're gonna do a lot of good lore stuff, and then who knows? Who knows? Man, the challenges from here on in, like this Nightmare King Grimm, the other things that I need to do, they're not easier. I don't think. I've done them before, but when I did them before, it was like, you know, privately, me just playing the game by myself. No one in the cosmos looking at all of my errors, you know, watching, and some of them took me hours and hours and hours and hours, and then, you know, you leave, you come back, you leave, you come back. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what we can do. Well, if you stop by tomorrow, Chili Mac Dog, tomorrow, I will be continuing more of my regular lore series that I'm doing. So in the lore and world building deep dive, we really look at the details. We stop, we look at the art, we count stuff up, we see how it adds up together with all the lore that we've learned of the game so far, and we're tying it all together. So by the end of this, we're gonna have a complete mosaic to the picture of Hallownest, including this hey you be quiet. Be quiet, we're trying to talk here. He's so rude. Helping Moss Bag? I think our Moss folks died, didn't they, Vale? Ours are all succumbed to the infection, I think. What's the Moss Bag? Is the Moss Bag a character that I've forgotten about? All the way up. Okay, Moss Creep, Moss Fly. Oh, they spend their whole lives hiding or fleeing, how sad. Or perhaps that is the life they choose for themselves and they enjoy it? That's a strange thought, but not impossible. Moss Skin, Volatile Moss Skin, Fool Eater, Squit, Ooble, Golka, Mask Fly, Moss Charger, Massive Moss Charger, Moss Knight, Mossy Vagabond. That was our favorite, the Mossy Vagabond. Oh, Moss Bag, yes, I do. Okay, the YouTuber. I do know about the YouTuber. Yeah, the cute, bouncy moss bugs. I don't think they're dead. They're really plaguey right now. They're really gooey. They're pretty gross. They're in a really gross state. Oof. Yeah, they accepted the light. Oh, they are blinded by the light. I wonder if that's what Manfred Mann always meant. Oh man. Cults in Hollow Knight. Everywhere there's been cults. Yeah, they're pretty gross. I would, they would be pretty useful if you were doing inter-kingdom warfare. Scooping up one of those guys and heaving their bodies into a city that you're laying siege to or something. Oh, that's a little extreme. But they're pretty gross. The infection has been getting increasingly volatile and gross. What was the thing that we also read? The little seed thing. It said that it started in the air. Where was it? Whoa, no. The little seed thing. Nope, there it is. I see it. The infected balloons. No, not that one. Light seed. Strange air has been seeping down from above for years. Some of the air became liquid, and some of that liquid became flesh, and some of that flesh came to life. I don't know what to make of it. So, like, the plague is just started in the air, started collecting up, starting forming into stuff. Like, it's kind of getting like, what's that plague in Halo? I forget what the plague in Halo, the flood. It's getting kind of floody. Like, they're getting really gooey and ultra infectious. I wish we had found more lore of these infected balloons. We gotta find out more about these guys. Because the infected balloons really remind me of the soul things from the Soul Sanctum. The mistakes. They squeezed their own souls out by trying to use too much soul. Soul addiction. It's not good. Soul addiction's not good for you. Oh, we've got some... Oh, we do have some bonus lore items to go over tonight from the ghost bosses. Let's read some of those real quick. There was the False Knight. Maggot. We've done the Maggot. Where's the Dream Knight? What was the Dream Knight called? Where was his Dream Knight form? Let's look down. Soul Twister, Soul Warrior, Soul Master. Oh, maybe they're in a different section. Ultra Knight Collector. Flip. White Defender. Figure from a fondly remembered past reacts gallantly to defeat by becoming stronger. The Champion's Call. The Knotted Grove. The Battle of the Blackworm. I remember it all. I will carry these glories with me always until we meet again. And now we can learn the Dung Defender's name. Grimm of the Five Knights. Poor Grimm. Nailmaster Shao referred to him as the other one. What a sad snub. That was not kind. He does seem sort of like the odd one out of the group. Let's see, where's the, where are the other Dream Knights that we fought? Grey Prince Zote. Figment of an obsessed mind. Lacks grace but becomes stronger with every defeat. My love, any creature who could bear to be away from you, who would willingly leave you behind or say unkind things to you. Pah, lowly maglets, not worthy of standing in your glorious shadow. She felt her cold body grow warm, a sensation she had almost forgotten. Oh no, it's more fanfic from Bretta about Zote. Oh, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Winged Zoteling. Oh, there's another chapter! She asked whether he had bought the charm for her as he promised he would, but then he explained the charm was actually of low quality and not worth the price asked. She understood the wisdom of his decision perfectly. Oh no, she's even romanticizing his cheapskatedness. What about the thoughts of Shao and the Nailsmith? We did find them hanging out together. Yeah, Bretta. Poor Bretta. Bretta, you can do better. You can do better, Bretta. Oh, she's fallen so far. Are there not any, we talked to the some of the Lost Kin, the Soul Tyrant, the other knights. The other ones, do they not have dream entries? I don't see dream entries for the other fights. That's sad. I would like to read more about those things. I can always look back, and I'll look back on the video footage and see what they said, though. I'm surprised that I got through those as quickly as I did. I was really expecting them to give me a harder time, just because they are endgame fights. Soul Master. The bugs of Hallownest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. Yeah, it's good to see that Nailmaster Shao and the Nailsmith are making arts and collectibles together. When the Nailmaster asks us to cut him down with the pure nail, I mean, I get it, he's in shock, and you don't want to make hasty life decisions for that sort of thing when it's just like ending your life. But at the same time, something I have a small gripe with in the story is we just left the Nailsmith there standing over the edge. He later says that it was okay and that he left to the contemplation. He went out and he found something new and to dedicate himself to. But the small qualm that I have with it is it's not super great to not respect another person's agency and decisions. We kind of, in that moment, weren't actually respecting the Nailsmith's wishes. But, to a more important degree, when someone is literally standing on the edge of the cliff, the way to respond to help them is not to leave and say, okay, you're on your own, and go out into the world. And so I would have liked it if there was a more constructive thing to do to help out Nailsmith along his journey to to find a new journey. For real people in real life, when someone's out there on a cliff, they need someone there for them. Don't leave them. Be there for them. Be there for them. Be there for the nailsmith. He made you a fine nail. Look at the list. Wonderfully crafted nails. Wonderful. Have I gone through the pop? What's the pop? The poop? We did go through poop. That was not super sanitary. But what a wonderful time that was. Oh, the Path of Pain. No, I've never... The Path of Pain I am going to save for the absolute last. I am worse at platforming than I am at boss fights. And you just saw me doing Nightmare King Grimm. So you can only imagine how much worse I'm going to be at that. I am going to be doing the place that the Path of Pain exists in without the Path of Pain tomorrow. But the Path of Pain itself, I'm going to save until a later time. It's literally going to be the last thing I try to do in this game. Because, yeah, it is a pain. I was watching Cutie Rooster do it last night, and she's been like, this has been taking me like 2 hours, and she was like almost at the end, and I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, that's really, really good. That's so good to get that far. That's crazy. I'm not that good. Ugh, not that good. Maybe when I'm doing stuff like the Path of Pain, something I would like to do once I'm at the God Home, once the main lore series is complete, is I'd like to do some sort of like Q&A sessions of just about like art, about the game, what things mean, just to answer questions if anybody has questions. You beat it after a long time. That's satisfying. And then you never did it again, right? It's just like, cool, done. That part of my life, did it, done, away now. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Akala,
I'm glad we have the elder bug here for us. Yeah, exactly. Get that part of your life over with. Path of Pain, done with the life list. I did not come to this game. This game is so beautiful and has so much great mystery and story. I did not come to this game to play Super Meat Boy. That's not why we're here. If I wanted to play Super Meat Boy, I'd play Super Meat Boy. I'm not playing Super Meat Boy. I will though, as we're approaching, there's only so much I can milk out of this game, right? Achievements wise, I've got to do... Can I look them up in the game? Achievements wise, I've got to do the 100% 20 hours speedrun. So maybe that's something that I can do. I first started trying to talk about the lore while I was speedrunning this at the same time. That doesn't work. You can't stand and watch and look and admire at the art while you're trying to run for your life to try and make stuff in time. So that didn't work. But I did end up getting the speedruns done, and I thought I did pretty well with those. So the 20-hour speedrun might be a thing to do. And then after I've done God Home in this playthrough, I think that will be the pure completion achievement, so I think that'll be it for Hollow Knight. And then it's going to be on for looking for other games to do, and I think some of the options are going to be... I got one of the Ori games. I've got that on the queue that I could play. And that would be a blind playthrough, so that could be really exciting. I got Streets of Rage 4, which I really loved Streets of Rage 2 and 3 in the 90s on my Genesis. I've got Command & Conquer Remastered. Command & Conquer is just cool, so that could be really fun. I'm probably going to be doing more like arcadey type games on my channel than, you know, check out my cool trick shots, first person shooter sort of stuff. I do play League of Legends, but the client is so buggy lately this season. It crashes like after every single game for me, so I can't stream that. It's just not stable enough. You know, the delicate flower, if you clear the path ahead of time, is not so bad. Just don't sit on a bench. If you just don't sit on a bench. Also, I have not done the main flower quest to deliver the flower here. And the reason why I haven't done that is because when you pick up the delicate flowers, you get them from Zamir over here. And other than the actual flower quest, all the bonus flower people that you can take it to, are all on the right side of the map. All on this side of the map. So if you just don't do the quest, if you just pick them up from Zamir first, you only have to go half the distance, as opposed to if you take the flowers over here first and then try to run them outside, first of all, of this Thorny Queen's Gardens, and then you try to run them like clear across the map over to here, or down to here. Well, that one might not be so bad, but it is easier to just go from, you know, like if you clear the path ahead of time, you go here, you go down an elevator, you go down another elevator, you come here, and then you go straight shot through the sewers, and then you're at the junk pit. Or you go down the elevator, pop out through here, and then you just walk like a straight shot through the end of Kingdom's Edge. Like, that's so much easier. You know, if you just plan ahead, So that's one of the reasons why I have that last missing mask fragment, is because I'm not doing that stuff. I'm not doing that quest until I've taken the flower to the other people we can take the flower to. I do like Metroid, and I have... Actually, I'll tell you guys a fun story, because this is how old I am. Here's why I like Metroid. The very first game I ever beat in my entire life was the original Metroid on the original NES. That was the very first game I ever beat. And it was like somewhere between the ages of 4 and 6. Like a long time ago, and I've still got that game completely memorized, and I've got a Switch, so I would love to get a capture card and actually play the original Metroid on here. And just like, how many streamers are like, yeah, original NES Metroid speedrun, here we go, like, I got it down, I can do it. And then while playing Metroid, you know, I did this to myself just as a crazy person. Last time I was playing Metroid, as I was going through it, I was making note of just some of the very, 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 very good original design decisions that they came up with in that game. And you can just sort of from there see everywhere that they've grown from there in the genre, in designing stuff, and just like making better puzzles, more fun puzzles, harder puzzles, shortcuts. And Super Metroid, I'm not as nearly as good as a lot of people. I still struggle with a lot of stuff in Super Metroid, but I've gotten a lot better at Super Metroid, and I'd like to do that too. I can do the Shine Spark in Super Metroid, and so that's kind of cool. So it'd be good to break out the Switch and play some of those games on the capture card too, and I would like to do Castlevania Symphony of the Night, because we talk about Metroidvanias. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This Hollow Knight game is much more like Castlevania Symphony of the Night than it is like a Metroid game, because you're dealing with a sword. You're dealing with a sword character instead of a gun character, and I think that's kind of a big difference in how the two games play out. In general, because when you're a sword character, having moves that help you with your positioning, like a dash, a quick little dash like this, is much more meaningful to a melee character that has to get in with the attacks, move out of the range, while as opposed to Metroid, which has a very, I'm going to get items to get as tanky as possible to just shoot the frack out of stuff. Metroids give you PTSD about Saws and the Path of Pain. I mean, I haven't come across any Saws in the Metroid games. And even the Metroids themselves, I mean, I've gotten really, really, really good at killing those things. Like, it's crazy. I had not played the original Metroid in something like 15, 20 years. And then I popped it in the cartridge and I just went and I remembered everything. It was crazy. Yeah, Path of Pain does have a lot of Saws. I don't like the Saws. Even the stuff before the Path of Pain has Saws. I don't like any of the Saws. That's why I was mentioning Super Meat Boy earlier. It was like, this game is taking a dangerous turn. I do think there's Saws in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Another great thing another reason Castlevania Symphony of the Night would be really fun to play is the soundtrack is just rocking cool. It's just so good. The graphics are older, but the art is still good too. Creepy stuff in it, you know? And another thing that Hollow Knight shares with, and I could talk, you can hear this part, Vale. Another part that Hollow Knight shares with Castlevania Symphony of the Night is that the first ending is fake. This game, if you don't do the extra stuff that we're doing in this playthrough, and you go through and you beat the last boss, it's a fake ending. I mean, it is an ending, but it's not like the actual game. If you do some extra exploring and pick up some extra items, there's this entire extra level segment, this entire extra end of the game kind of stuff. Like this entire extra world opens up if you do the digging around for the super secret stuff. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Hollow Knight both do those things. Metroid does not. Metroid, it really is. That's also why Metroid is really good for any percentage completion runs, because there's really no bugs in it, and it really is just a how quick can you get through this thing. And the speed running for Super Metroid is just so good. That game was really, really, really so well designed for it, and they didn't. I don't even think they were thinking about it at the time when they did it. They were just trying to make the best game that they could. And some of the games that have come since Super Metroid, all the games that they've done since Super Metroid have been on portable systems like the Game Boy Advance and the DS. And you're not getting a full suite game with those things, so that's kind of disappointing. Metroid Fusion has a really cool story too, and they've got the Metroid Prime games, but those aren't actually one of the main Metroid games, because there is Metroid 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there's only 4. There's Metroid the original, Metroid 2, Return of Samus, Metroid 3, Super Metroid, and then Metroid 4, Metroid Fusion, and they all have like a continuous story. And then the Metroid Prime games are great games, and they have good story, but they don't fit in with the rest of the stuff at all. They've got Dark Samus, but... Okay, do you have any recommendations for some other Hollow Knight streams that we pop into before we wrap up tonight?